Gorgeous, gorgeous color. Gorgeous. It has like one little strip down the back. High protein carrot cake, you guys. I feel like I haven't done a book update in a while. Sometimes you gotta have carrot cake for lunch, okay, you guys? And that is our creamy street corn beef bowl. We're gonna find out how that feels together, I guess. Oh, God. Good morning, YouTube. I look crazy. Ignore that. I just woke up clearly. But I figured I would get back into filming vlogs for you guys because I took 2 weeks off. I went to Canada. I had an amazing trip. I still ran while I was there. I ate really good food. I saw all my friends and family. And I just had a really nice time away from home. And now that I'm back, we're back in routine. It's Wednesday today. I did a run yesterday. I went to the gym on Monday. And I really just need to get my body back into a groove. I've been making a lot of new recipes lately. I've been really enjoying my gym sessions, and I just figured I'd bring you guys along on what my day looks like today. It's a little bit chaotic, but we do a gym session to hit this morning. But first things first, I need to brush my teeth, get myself situated, make a coffee, read my book, which I'm excited to fill you guys in on what book I'm reading, because it's been a hot minute since I've done any book updates. So with that being said, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, hello, my name is Erica. It's so good to have you. Yes, I am still training for the Berlin Marathon. I think I'm like a month and a half out now. It's in September, so August, yeah, just about 2 months out, I would say. And I just did my longest run of marathon prep yet when I was in Toronto, which was 24 kilometers. So mileage is getting up there again. This week I have 27K to run inside on a track. So love that for me. But anyways, let's get ready. I'll stop blabbing for right now and I'll catch you guys in a little bit. I'm about to drink my coffee and read my book and do my gratitude journaling, but I quickly wanted to show you guys, because I feel like I haven't done a book update in a while, that I'm reading Grimstone by Sophie Lark. Let me just say, I've been wanting to read a Sophie Lark book for so long, and I am very pleasantly enjoying this. I don't know if that's the right way to say it, but I'm enjoying this a lot. I will say it is definitely a little bit spicier than I was anticipating. I'm not sure if all of her books are this spicy, but it's really putting me in like the autumn fall mood. And I'm loving it. I'm loving the setting. I don't want to give too much away, but just if you're looking for a good fall cozy spicy read, check out Grimstone by Sophie Lark. All right, let's get to making some breakfast. I'm hungry, so I'm excited for this. My favorite sourdough. I'm gonna toast it up. I've been trying to switch up my breakfasts. Not today, clearly. This is a staple for me, but I'm gonna go grocery shopping today to grab some other breakfast options for the rest of the week. All right, and we're toasted. I've really been feeling fall lately. It's only the end of July, LOL, but to me, August is the start of fall. So I really want to start making like my pumpkin oats again. I actually did make them a couple weeks ago, but I'm just really entering my fall recipe era. So like I said, I'm gonna go grocery shopping today to grab a couple things, and I'm excited to be back in my fall breakfast. But I guess this technically is still a fall breakfast, but I've been making it all summer, so it doesn't feel like that to me. But comment and let me know what you guys think is like a quintessential fall breakfast. I remember a couple of years ago, I would make pumpkin pancakes every day, and that feels very nostalgic to me. I might start making those again, but the pumpkin oats really is calling my name right now. Yesterday, I made a high protein hamburger helper recipe. My husband was obsessed with it, and I filmed the recipe for Instagram and TikTok, so stay tuned for that, but that's definitely going to be a staple in our household for the fall and winter as well. All right, that is going to be our breakfast for the morning. You guys know the drill. This is such a classic meal for me right now. Gets your carbs in, some healthy fats, and some protein before my workout. So I'm going to eat this and then get ready for the gym. Okay, we are making our electrolytes for the gym, just to to make sure that I'm getting enough sodium in, especially as a runner. So important that I'm getting my electrolytes in. So this is the PE Science Versalite in the flavor Wildberry. And you guys know if you want to use code Erica, it'll save you some money on anything from PE Science. So let's fill this up with water and get ready for the gym. I picked out my outfit. It's brand new Paragon that's launching tomorrow, but will have already launched by the time you guys see this video. So let's throw this on. All right, outfit of the day, as you guys saw, is all brand new Paragon. These are my favorite shorts. Actually, this is my favorite like fabric from them in general. These are the Icon Sculpt Steam Plus shorts in 6 inches. They do not roll up on me, which is huge and just so flattering. I love this bra too. Let me show you the back. Gorgeous. It has like one little strip down the back. It's so flattering for your upper body. I'm obsessed. As always, code ERICAFIT to save on Paragon. Let's go to the gym to do a full body workout, and then we'll be back to business at home, getting work done and making some healthy meals. And it's time for a smoothie. Alright, you guys, I am ready for the day now, and I wanted to give you guys a little overview on where we're at with Berlin marathon prep. Also, I feel like these podcast mics are throwing me off, so pretend they're not here aesthetically. I just feel like it would look better. But anyways, like I said, just took 2 weeks off from YouTube to travel back to Canada, to go to my hometown, to go to Vancouver, Whistler, Toronto, Niagara. I was literally all across Canada for the last 2 weeks. And with that being said, I am still in Berlin. I'm still in Berlin marathon prep, and I didn't want to take 2 full weeks off from marathon prep, even though with the Runna app, it does let you integrate vacation weeks. But I really wanted to make the most of running while I was back in Canada because it's so much cooler there in the summer as opposed to here in Vegas. And if you guys have been watching my marathon prep series, you would know that I've been running a lot inside on the treadmill or around the track inside as well to escape the Vegas heat. So being back in Canada, I was actually really excited to do 2 of my long runs outside. One of them I did in Vancouver on the seawall. Such a special place in my heart that place has. And secondly, my longest run yet of marathon prep I did in Toronto, which I think I said this morning. Gorgeous views. I ran all the way down, I think it's called Bruce Woodbury Trail. I could be mistaken on that. And it takes you on this gorgeous trail where you get to see like a beautiful full skyline view of Toronto. There's pickleball courts. You get to run by the water the whole time. It was stunning, and let me tell you, something about training outside in like reasonable temperature after training in crazy heat for a couple of months really boosts your confidence, because running in the heat definitely is a lot more challenging than running in more moderate climates. And I find for a lot of us runners, we can get really down on ourselves in the summer because it's much harder to train in the summer. And I think I talked about this in one of my most recent videos where I talked about marathon prep in the summer. But just know it is very normal to feel less fit, less fast in the summer. The heat really does impact your body. So with that being said, being able to run outside in Vancouver and in Toronto felt amazing. My pace was back to like what I'm used to, and it was just a really good confidence boost and a really good break from the indoor runs. But now that I'm back in Vegas, I'm back to regular scheduled programming. I will be running my longest run yet of marathon prep, well, this marathon prep on Friday. I'll be doing 27-ish kilometers inside on the track, so I'll be running for like 2 hours and 45 minutes approximately. So get ready for that one. It's gonna be a doozy. I'm actually looking forward to it though. I'm gonna start downloading my audiobooks again because that was my life hack for last marathon prep. I listened to the first 2 Zodiac Academy books on most of my long runs, and it really helped me get by. So I think I'm gonna listen. I think I'm on the 4th book now. It's been a couple months since I've listened to them, but really love those audiobooks for marathon prep. They're fast paced and kept me like out of my running brain, if that makes sense. Yeah, so marathon prep has been going well. I haven't been doing as many of my speed work sessions as I probably should be, but if I'm being honest, you guys, I've never been the runner who's like super focused on getting really fast. My goal with running is just to enjoy it, to challenge my body, to finish with a smile, to enjoy the race course and not be like, I have to lock in and hit this number and then not be paying attention to anything. I think races are so special because they're an experience. So, and no hate to anyone that wants to like hit a PR. I've also raced where I've wanted to hit PRs, but for my marathons this past year, my goals have just been to finish with a smile, not walk at all if possible, and like enjoy myself. So that's what I've been doing. So speed work hasn't been at the top of my list, but I have done a little bit of it, but mostly I've just been running at easy conversational paces and enjoying myself to the best of my abilities. And we're back. So like I said, I think I am just over halfway through my prep now. We have about 2 months, just under 2 months until Berlin, and I am running the Disneyland half marathon in September, which I don't know if I've mentioned that on this channel yet, but I will be running the Disney half marathon. I'm super excited. I don't know what I'm wearing yet. I don't know what costume I want to wear, but I do want to dress up. So if you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments below. But I think that's a good enough race recap or running recap for now. Just know we're in the thick of marathon training now. I'm really hunkering down. We're going to be hitting the long runs, and this is my first time doing like 3-hour plus runs inside. So we're gonna find out how that feels together, I guess. But for the rest of today's video, I just want to take you through the rest of my day. I really want to try making high protein carrot cake because a couple weeks ago for the 4th of July, I made high protein vanilla cake and it was really good, and I want to kind of modify that recipe and see if I can make high protein carrot cake because, fun fact, carrot cake is my favorite kind of cake. So with that being said, let's go and try and make this high protein carrot cake, and the rest of the day I'll show you guys what I'm eating and the BTS of my day-to-day. Okay, we're gonna do half a cup of Greek yogurt, 1 cup of applesauce, 6 tablespoons of egg whites, a splash of vanilla extract, a cup of grated carrots, half a cup of stevia, 2/3 cup of flour, a splash of baking soda, a generous splash of pumpkin pie spice. We're gonna do 1 scoop of PE Science protein, raisins, stir, and that is our batter. We're gonna pour it into our cake pans. And we're gonna throw this in the oven. All right, we're gonna make the cream cheese icing now. So starting with 1 container of, or what is this? 8 ounces of cream cheese reduced fat. We're gonna do 4 ounces of Greek yogurt, some lemon juice, 1 scoop of PE Science, confectioner sugar. All right, our cake is out of the oven, cooled down, and I'm gonna top it with icing now. And there we have our high protein carrot cake, you guys. I'm so excited to try this. That carrot cake was so good. I definitely think I would add a little bit more coconut next time because I love a coconutty flavor, and maybe even more carrots, but overall it was a really good consistency. I had a little bit of it for like a little mini lunch. Actually, I wouldn't say a little bit. I had quite a bit of it for like a lunch. Sometimes you gotta have carrot cake for lunch, okay, you guys? Especially when it's high protein. It is what it is. I'm an adult. I can make my own decisions. But anyways, for the rest of the day, I have a call at 2 and a call at 4. It's like 1:15 right now. I want to start editing the podcast as well, but I think I'll do that after my 2 p.m. call. So for right now, I'm just gonna lock in and edit a couple more reels and recipe videos. I try to post at least 1 to 2 recipes a week on Instagram and TikTok, full days of eating, all that kind of stuff. So I'm just going and editing those right now. Other than that, just some back-end work, client stuff, nothing that exciting. So that's what I'm up to right now, and I'll catch you guys in a little bit. I just got off a call with one of my clients, and guys, I have a new destination vacation unlocked that I want to go to. She told me she's going to England for just over 2 weeks, I think she said, to do an 170-kilometer walk along the Cotswold path or something. Cotswold Way, I think is what she said. She said she's basically staying in a B&B every day. So she walks like 25 kilometers through little forests, through little towns, castles, sees the sights, talks to the people, immerses herself into the culture, and then stops at a different inn or not Airbnb, bed and breakfast every night, and does that for 7 days straight through the English countryside. Tell me that isn't like the ideal trip. So I just texted my mom. I'm like, we need to do this. Anyways, I'm gonna make a matcha right now. I don't make matcha how you're supposed to make matcha, but it is what it is. This is the matcha I use. It's the Renewed Chaga matcha. I love it because it's vanilla flavored and it has like adaptogenic mushrooms in it. No drugs, guys, just adaptogenic mushrooms. Anyways, I just mixed up this with some vanilla syrup. And I'm gonna put ice in it, shake it up, and then add my milk. And I use the Chobani sweet cream creamer to add the cold foam at the top. After that, I'm gonna do a little bit more work on my computer, probably go for a little bit of a walk because I'm still under on steps. And then I have another call at 4. So it's a little bit of a go, go, go day. I still have not edited any of the podcast. I may have to do that tonight or tomorrow because it goes live on Friday. But bear with me, it's just been a busy day. So I basically just shake this to get it all mixed and cold. It works for me, okay? Don't knock it till you try it. So I filled it with ice. Gonna add my almond milk to about there. My cold foam is done. Watch, oh my God. Gorgeous, gorgeous color. And then I just add the cold foam. Oh my God. This is the best flavor cold foam ever. This is the creamer, if you're wondering. Sweet cream, so good. Anyways, I'm gonna drink this, finish a little bit more work, and then go get some steps in before my next call. And make a snack at some point, because I'm hungry. Okay, I'm making a little snack before I go get some steps in, and this is the snack, that I've been making a lot of afternoons lately. So we're gonna do some cottage cheese with a tiny, tiny, tiny amount of protein powder just for flavor. I like it sweet. And then I just mix this up, and I'm gonna put this on a rice cake. If you guys have been here before, you've probably seen this before. So I'm doing a caramel rice cake with this mixture on top. So protein and some carbs. I'm gonna drizzle with honey and a tiny bit of sea salt. These I got from the store the other day. They are angel cots, so not really apricots, but to me they taste pretty much like an apricot, and I'm gonna cut these up and have this on the side. I am obsessed with apricots, so when I found these I was like, I gotta try it. I've never heard of an angel cot, and like I said, they taste pretty similar. And there you have it. We have my angel cots and my little cottage cheese rice cake. Such a good afternoon snack. And I'm gonna have this, and then I'm gonna go get some steps in. Okay, we're back. This lighting is probably god-awful, but just bear with me for a second. I did some work, talked to my friend on the phone for like an hour, which was so nice. And I also got some steps in, and I am hungry now. So one of my favorite times of the day is when I crack open my orange cream Diet Coke. If you haven't tried this flavor, please, dear God, do yourself a favor and try it. Nothing hits harder than this flavor, I'm telling you. Crispy. It's been marinating in the fridge for the last couple of days. So good. Anyways, I'm making dinner now. I'm gonna make a street corn creamy lettuce beef bowl. I made a chicken one the other day and it was really good, and I have beef that needs to be cooked, so let's get to dinner. All right, step one of tonight's dinner is to cook my ground beef. And I'm gonna season it with chili powder, some paprika, and some salt, and let that cook for a little bit while I make the corn mixture. Okay, so for this mixture, I'm just eyeballing everything, but we're gonna start with corn, a couple little heaping, that's contradictory, some cottage cheese, some onion. This is pickled onion that I just diced up. Half of a lime juice. Oh, and I try not to get it everywhere. Then I'm gonna add some more paprika, chili powder, salt, and we will mix this up. And this is what's gonna make that like sweet corn creaminess that we're gonna put in our bowl. All right, the meat is about done, so we're gonna assemble our bowl. I'm starting with some shredded lettuce. I'm gonna pick out any of the gross bits because this is almost bad. Then we're gonna add, I actually made more of this, but I'm gonna add about half of it into the bowl. And then we're gonna go in with some of our ground beef. And I'm gonna finish it off with some avocado on the top. And that is our creamy street corn beef bowl. I'm so excited to eat this. Super easy recipe. Give it a try and let me know if you guys like it. Okay, you guys, I'm ending my night by relaxing, gonna eat a Ninja Creamy really soon, and I've been watching Pretty Little Liars. I actually don't think I've ever finished the entire series, but it's giving me all the fall energy that I want. I know it's July, but just bear with me. August 1st to me feels like the first day of fall. So we are watching Pretty Little Liars. It's how I'm gonna end my night. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.